At New Year's we stayed at Bosrijk. And we're here with our review.
Yes, my name is Jolanda.
And I am Joost from Dutch Theme Park Network.
Let's dive in. When you stay at Bosrijk, you can enter your hotel room or your cottage at 4 p.m., 4 o'clock. But you can enter the Efteling right at dawn at a half hour before the opening.
The official opening time of the park. So we encourage you to come in early, visit the park and head over to your resort at 4 p.m.
Yes.
You can park your car or at Bosrijk or at the main entrance of Efteling. That's up to you. Parking is included when you visit the park and you can just drive from the main parking of Efteling over to Bosrijk, and I think that's a 5-minute drive.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep. So, and a good thing to know is that you don't have to visit the reception when you have the Efteling app. In the Efteling app, you can see your reservation, and they have a digital key, and that way you can unlock your door with your own phone.
And you can also enter your license plate number. So at Bosrijk, you will get scanned in the parking lot automatically. You can also enter some information, and you can get the pre-video on for it. So download the app; it's very fun. Of course, the key and your room number is also in there. So it's also your tickets are in the app. It's basically the tool for your stay.
Yep. If you don't have it, you always can get over to the reception and they will help you out with a key card and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
but you don't need to.
You don't need to. When you stay at Bosrijk, it's good to know that it's a 10-minute walk up to the entrance of the House of the Five Senses.
House of the Five Senses, yes, but the entrance is separate. So when you are a regular daytime visitor, you head over to the House of the Five Senses, you get under it. But when you stay at Bosrijk or Loonsland, you can come in from the side and you have a separate entrance which is not crowded at all. Even on the busiest day, you can basically walk up there and get scanned in.
At New Year's Eve, there was a waiting time for over, I believe, 40 minutes to enter the park for regular guests. And not for us. We came up to the park and there were 2 employees waiting for us, and we could choose which one would scan us into the park.
Talk about a magical experience. That was really cool.
If you don't want to walk, there is also a bus, a small bus. You can wait at some of the bus haltes. There are several on Bosrijk.
Basically bus stops, so like a pole in the ground to bus on it.
And they ride with an interval of 15 to 20 minutes, but there is not a regular scheme. They drive up to just, well, if you're able to walk and the weather is nice, just walk over to the park.
Yes, you're not sure if you stand there how long you have to wait. Maybe it will come in a minute, or maybe you will have to wait 20 minutes. So you'll never know exactly how long it will take.
Also a good thing to know is that Bosrijk has cottages and hotel rooms.
See, they have 2 hotels. At the entrance of Bosrijk, there is a large hotel, and at the back of the park.
The one in the front is called Poorthuis, and in the back it's Landhuis. Both are hotels. And if you book a hotel room, the main difference with a cottage is that you don't have a kitchen.
And the kitchen in the cottages have a microwave/oven.
And you don't have that at a hotel room,
Nope.
but you have fresh towels and cleaning service when you're at the hotel. And you won't have that one at the cottages. They only replace the towels, I believe.
Yeah.
We stayed at one of the hotel rooms because that was
Easiest for us. We don't have children, so. But also, it's good for children because they have a separate room with a bunk bed. But I think when you have children, you're more
with the
inclined
sleeping hats, the caps, the
nightcaps.
nightcaps,
The nightcap.
and the fairytale booklet of Klaas Vaak.
When you're booking, you can see maps of the cottage or of the rooms. So you see how they're laid out and what's best for you.
And that makes it easy to find the best option for your stay. Maybe it's good to talk about some food experience.
Yes, we had a package including dinner at het eethuis. So 2 times the menu there. And it's a fixed starters, a choice of entrees and a choice of desserts.
It's really good food.
It's a bit upscale, so Of course, you have fries, but it's with veggies. It's more of the healthy option.
Duck, entrecot, really good food.
Yes.
Better than you can find in the park. So we encourage you to try Eethuis. It's really lovely setting and good food and good options. But if you don't want to have the upscale food and you want to eat at your cottage or your hotel room, you can get yourself some pizza delivery.
Yes, pizza. And you can also have breakfast delivered if you request it in the app and of course pay for it separately. Or you can give your voucher in the lobby of the Bosrijk. But when you have an hotel room, breakfast is included. And breakfast is a buffet style at also the Eethuis.
And also that one is gives you really good food options. Yogurts, fresh fruits,
sandwiches, cheeses.
Yep, I loved the breakfast as well.
I loved the eggs, but especially the little
egg holders.
Yeah, all different kinds. Very fun.
It was really fun. So if you want to have breakfast or dinner, you can find it or in your cottage or at Eethuis. And maybe something good to talk about is entertainment at Bosrijk. So what can you do next to the park?
Next to the park there are playgrounds at Bosrijk. So for children, lots to do. And also there is Klaas Vaak, the mascot of Bosrijk, the Sandman.
And he is telling stories to the children every night. You can also find his sandcastle on the lake.
With a little show in the morning and in the evening. Very little, there's some sounds and some lights.
You can hear him come home or leave the castle. He's telling stories at 6:30, I believe, at Porthuis and 7:30, I believe.
It's in the app. So
it's in the app. You can see the show times. And of course, at Porthuis you also find yourself Badhuis, the little swimming pool.
Yeah, let's go back to the Sandman just a little, because a fun detail at the castle is when he's home, his owl is in front, and when he's gone at night, the owl is gone. So that's very funny. And yes, let's go to the pool.
Yeah. The Badhuis, there is a little small pool at Porthuis. You can use it for free. The complete day of your stay. It's not that huge, but I can imagine it's quite nice to relax. You can use this pool. This pool is only for usage of Bosrijk guests and people who stay at the Efteling Hotel.
We recently learned people at Loonsland
can't use Badhuis. So that's a plus for the other two resorts.
Definitely.
And overall we can say Bosrijk is in a nature surrounding, and it's a nice quiet place in the world of Efteling.
It's absolutely the world of Efteling, but with less noise, more serene, and you really can get your rest there.
So let's head over to our review. How did we find the stay at Bosrijk?
Well, we've stayed at the hotel and we've stayed at Bosrijk now, and I liked Bosrijk more than the Efteling Hotel.
I can see why Bosrijk is the most high appreciated way of staying at Efteling at this moment.
It's the nature vibe is really good. There is really some calm and peace there, but it's very cozy. The woods and how it's laid in, the chamber.
And we stayed at Landhuis, and it's way in the back of Bosrijk, and it's a walk, but it was a really nice walk, and we really loved staying there. And actually, during our stay, we already said, well, we want to come back here.
Yes, and we like the Sandman as well. Yeah, I love Pardoes in a speed chase, which you can see over at the hotel. But the Sandman is just as good, and it's
especially when he came to sing along with the singers.
Yeah, it's a fun character with a lot of humor. So that's really comparable. The food is very comparable, but the ambiance is just more cozy, more
cozy. But I think Bosrijk can use a bar.
That's something.
I love the gelachkamer, and I miss such a place at Bosrijk. We have Eethuis, but it's only a restaurant.
You can use the bar of the hotel, of course, always, also when you're not staying property.
If the park is closed, you have to walk all around the park or drive.
Which isn't good combination basically with a bar.
No, you go over there to have yourself some drinks, but you can use it. But well, I think it would be a good thing if they add a bar to Bosrijk and or Loonsland. But I'm quite sure we will stay at Bosrijk again.
Definitely.
So we would love to hear, did you stay at Bosrijk or would you like to stay at Bosrijk? Let us know down in the comments.
And if you want to contact us directly or join our community, then head over to Patreon, we add the link in the description, to support us, make more and better videos. And you get all the latest news directly in your WhatsApp or in your mailbox.
And of course, 2 ebooks, The Ultimate Guide to the Efteling and The Ultimate Guide to Keukenhof, are free for all our supporters.
But the WhatsApp community is most fun.
For sure. So we hope to see you in the next video. See ya!